Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I've melted the first half of February 2020. Yes, I still have Valentine's things up because I haven't finished eating all of them, but also too I haven't gotten any St. Patrick's Day stuff or anything like that. So before we get started, I want to let you guys know that any of the bags that you see that are empty, it doesn't necessarily mean I finished it all in the 15 days of the first half of February. It means I have been working on them for a while and I've completed them. And you will see a bag that is a chopped up 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works with a sticker on it. I removed the sticker from the actual canister from the actual candle. But I do a freezer method chop of my candles, a lot of them, Bath & Body Works, and I use them to melt. So you're gonna see that. So if you have questions on that, feel free to go and check out my playlist on my wax or my candle chopping videos. So first off, I also want to say, or I guess second off, I want to say my car and I was driving it made it into the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see the town that I used to live in be featured so much. It was great. Lots of, for me, familiar things to see. So that was really, really cool. So I've got my Oscar speech ready. My car, I sold my car prior to moving here because I had to. So now that person, I don't even think she knew it was in the movie. I didn't want to say anything until we knew if it was going to be in the movie. But now she's got a car that has been in a movie. So that's really great for her. Anyway, moving on. One of the things I actually melted for the first half of February. So I still have frosted cranberry. I am not burning a lot, people. I'm really, really not. So I would be trimming this prior to my next burn. This is actually done better this last few weeks. When I have the few times I have actually burned this, it's done well. So yeah, that's good. I love frosted cranberry. It's no secret. It's one of my favorite scents of all times from Bath & Body Works. I treasure it, love it. I think I have 2 candles from Bath & Body Works I have not touched yet left. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. So continuing on with Bath & Body Works, remember I was telling you about the bag. In my videos, my chopping videos, I tell you where I get the bags, how I pull the stickers off, how I do the chopping method of the candle itself. But this is Bath & Body Works Red Velvet Cheer, and I kind of saved this for Valentine's Day. And I've been using it ever since, but it's Red Velvet Cheer. I'd have to say, though, I generally get a very, very, very good throw from my chopped up candles from Bath & Body Works. But if I remember correctly, people who burned this candle felt that this was very, very weak. And I still feel that where I normally get like a 9 out of 10 on my chopped candles in my warmers when melted up, any other candle, this one probably only got a 6. So I can see, you know, obviously why people were like, well, it was pretty mild, if you will. So I do remember that too. All right, next up I have this much left of a deluxe size blossom bag in Juliet's Cafe from Vintage Chic Scents. This is a orange sherbet, satsuma, tangerine, whipped cream, fresh picked strawberries. The strawberries are definitely like a low on the notes, what you're gonna smell. If you love orange sherbet, this is something you're gonna love. There's definitely between the orange, this orange satsuma, tangerine, and then there's fresh picked strawberries, but really just get a really nice creamsicle kind of scent. So if that's something you guys like, I would definitely go check out that. I know that she's changing lots of things going on, so I know she's gonna be restocking some favorites and such in the next few months, so that's good. This is really good. I think I ordered my Super Tarts order, still isn't here from Wax Wednesday. It's not Super Tarts' problem, it's Canada Post. It's been literally being held up. I'm certain I'm gonna have customs on it. But anyway, I think I ordered a clamshell of Sentinel, but this is Super Tarts Sentinel. This is herbal lavender, blackberry preserves, and marshmallow. Now, I'm not an herbal lavender lover in wax, but because there's blackberry preserves and marshmallow, it sweetens it up. So it almost like it needed the herbal just to like tone down the sugar. This is gorgeous. This is a BAM bag. I really do enjoy this. I wouldn't say it's a loaf worthy, but if I could get another BAM bag, I would probably make it last for another year. But my goal is to try to use up my older wax. So like 2018, right? This one's 2017, and I believe I think this is my last of all my Middle Earth. So again, it's from the same company, Super Tarts, in Lord of the Melts, called Middle Earth. It's dirt, rosemary, and fresh mint leaf. I use this in my bathroom. I have 3 teeny tiny little cubes in this bam bag. But I've had this since 2017. So again, trying to use up my wax I've had a while. Okay, we're gonna do some bathing garden here, some wax. This is Plum Ballet. This is blackberry, sugar, and plum, basically. So dark blackberries, vanilla, sugar, and plums. This is lovely. I wouldn't write home. I wouldn't like go, oh my god, I have to have more of this. It was okay. Actually, there's a funky smell the smell in this thing here is not very good, but that didn't necessarily read off in the actual melt itself. It's okay. Russian ice bath. I know I have another backup of this. These are all from 2018. I think all of them are. Yeah. And this one's really good. This is peppermint, menthol, spearmint, eucalyptus, lemon, and vanilla. Actually, sorry, I melted this particular scent in the bathroom, and I do like this. Really, really nice. Just a nice blend of mint. I don't get a lot of the lemon, but it sort of smells like minty vanilla. So yeah, it smells really nice. So I do have a backup of that one. This one is lavender vanilla custard. I think I had at one point. This may be my second and last one that I have in my collection. So this is described as a strong lavender blended with vanilla bean custard with hints of marshmallow and caramel. So this was lovely. I felt like the lavender was a little bit more, a little bit more on the herbal side for me. Would I repurchase it again? Probably not, but I did buy 2 clams, and I believe that's the second and last one. Love this one. In fact, Jack's Apple Frost, which is described as green apples, vanilla, meringue, and peppermint. This smells like Once Upon a Time from Lush. And I think that Jack's Apple Frost was around in Bathing Gardens collection for quite some time, and it's my own, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but Once Upon a Time came out the last couple of years for Christmas at Lush, and I did stock up on the lotion because it reminds me of Maui, because I took with me to my trip to Maui a lot of the lotions for after sun and in the evening and stuff, because it was just a really nice apple, like fresh. It was just it is a lovely scent. This is an exact dupe scent to Lush's Once Upon a Time. So when the Bathing Garden comes back out with their winter wax, this is from the winter collection, it's likely she will have this available. If you like Once Upon a Time, I highly suggest you get this in wax if it's something you like. It's gorgeous. Blackberry jam and lemon custard. Another one that I think I start off with 2, and then I think this is the last one that I went through. Tart ripe blackberry is layered with delicious London lemon curd. It was good. I wouldn't say, again, I would hoard this down the road. I love other blackberry blends from other, from vendors, such as I really like the blackberry from Super Tarts as well as from Rainbow Melts. Those are probably my top 2 blackberry blend company vendors, that kind of thing. All right, so we'll just do a Better Homes and Gardens. I have one more in my collection, so I'm holding on to it till next year, because you guys, if you've been with me for long enough, you know how much I love my cranberry scents. I love that tart, sweet scent. And I can melt cranberry all year round. So I did go through this, and this was a dark red wax, but I'm happy to report this particular melt did not stain my wax melts. Thank goodness. So speaking of Rainbow Melts, I believe she's got a pre-order or a restock. I can't remember if it's a restock or a pre-order coming up, but she does have Red Nose down as one of the items that people can purchase. And this is one of her top scents. It normally comes out at Christmas time because it's tart cranberries and glowing ginger ale. This is gorgeous, powerful. This is like a 1 ounce or a 1.5 ounce scent shot that I cut in half and put into 2 different warmers in my living room. Holy moly, this thing is gorgeous. Strong, but in such a good way. Really enjoy it. So check out Rainbow Melts. their Facebook page, their Instagram, and their website for updates and things like that. It's always good. So back to Super Tarts again. And we're going to do some Super Tarts clamshells. Now, again, like I said before, I am really trying to get through the oldest of my wax. And I think I've been doing a freaking fantastic job. Whether it's bag products or these clamshells that I've had for quite some time. I think all of these are from 2017. One's 2018. 3 or 20. These first two I'm going to show you from 2017. So there you go. I have a bunch of these in my backup, but this is Twilight's Rosalie from Super Tarts, which is twisted peppermint and coconut cream pie. As I've mentioned many times before, it's really just twisted peppermint, which is peppermint and vanilla, and coconut cream. No bakery pie note is found in this at all, but yeah, so that's nice. I love that one, and I have lots, and I think I've got some coming. Sheldon, I love the show, and of course I had to get this. So this is spearmint and rosemary mint. No longer was I wanting to hold on to this in case I got a cold, because half the time I'm just so lazy. I don't want to go fishing through my collection for the things I'm sick, because my collection is very difficult to get to at the moment. Sorry. But again, with Super Tarts, 1 cube is enough. So basically I used this in the bathrooms. So this was gorgeous. Love that. And that has been a repurchase for me. Now, the next 3 from Super Tarts are items that were all from 2018. So we're coming up to actually 2 years. This is about May that I received these. This is Fake and Bake, which is very popular. Love this scent. It smells so good. Like, it really, you can trick people very easily with thinking that you bake something really great in your home. So let's see if I can read this. Fake it to bake it, blending zucchini bread, our signature sugar cookies, and our sweet cream together. This is fantastic. So, so good. Scrumptious. I have lots more. Love that one. Would absolutely repurchase. And this is a Leonard from Super Tarts. And funny, like I was just recently went through this clam, and Nelson's like, "Ooh, what's that smell?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Leonard from Big Bang." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Well, I got to remember that, you know, it used to be the way that she would do collections for, like, you know, I think TV shows and movies and so on." Anyway, so I went and I grabbed the clamshell. I'm like, "Oh, it's wild berry mousse and pink sands." He's like, "I really like that." And I do too. And actually, my very first order ever that I ever placed from Super Tarts, I ordered Leonard because I'm a huge Big Bang Theory lover. And I remember this one, and I remember loving it. And it would definitely be something I would purchase down the road. Maybe a band bag. That would be nice. It's all smudged away. But Nightmare Before Christmas, this is also from Super Tarts. It's herbal lavender, sweet candy canes, and fluffy cotton candy. Again, yes, it's herbal lavender, but everything else just sweetens it up. This is really, really nice in the bedroom. Very nice. I love lavender and peppermint. Of course, it's got cotton candy, you know, that kind of thing. But really, it's lavender, peppermint. So nice. So that was those clamshells. So now I'm going to go on to, I'm going to use the little baggies. And then we'll finish off with bakery bags. I have now completed this full bag, which once was a chopped up loaf from Vintage Chic Scents and Grandma Mackeson's Blackberry Patch Embeds. Here comes the scent overpour, which is juicy blackberries and rainbow sherbet. I will say that I get more of the rainbow sherbet than anything. I didn't really get a lot of the blackberries, so I would not necessarily purchase in such a large amount. But you know what? There's other things I like of hers that I would rather get. Strawberry pomegranate coconut jello. This is from a sampler that I purchased from Rose Girls. Very, very nice. I really enjoyed that one. This is Breakfast in Bed. This was from, was it Sexy Sampler or something like that? This is, you'd think Breakfast in Bed, you might smell some coffee. No, this is full on soap. This is like hardcore soap cologne. I had to melt these in the bathrooms because they were so strong. But it was very cologne-y. You think Breakfast in Bed, I'm thinking like croissant. I'm like thinking a cup of coffee or a mocha or something. No, that's just wrong. That was really strong. It's probably not something, I'm glad I get these samplers. I like trying things out, but I'm also glad I'm not going to be getting that again. So Rainbow Melts Broomstick, and this is Palo Santo, lavender and sage and citrus. Gorgeous. Really enjoyed that. Rainbow Melts, like Super Tarts, less is more. Another one from her, the cranberry cobbler and eggnog. I got the cranberry cobbler, but I wouldn't say I got the eggnog. So whatever. It was nice. And then the next 4 are from a Canadian company called Tallulah and Poe. And I melted these ones on my one and only, what am I trying to say, tea light warmer from Yankee Candle that I received from Ramona. This is all things spice, chestnuts, brown sugar, cinnamon, clove, vanilla, zucchini bread. Actually, this is nice. It's on the border of being too spicy, but it was good. So it was on the border, but it was on the good side of the border. Oh, that sounds wrong, sorry. Pink Santa, pink sugar, candy cane, vanilla, bean Noel. Lovely. Those are blends that you guys probably know I love. This is sugar, which is sugar cookies, cinnamon, clove, vanilla, and vanilla bean Noel. Very lovely. And a lemon shortbread. I love this one. And actually, Nelson really liked this too because it was 2 hearts and I had them melted 1 heart in each one of my warmers in the living room. And it smells to me like Lake Providence Lodge iced lemon cookies, I think is what it was called. This is described as zesty lemon curd, decadent buttery shortbread cookies. This was gorgeous. That's what it reminded me right straight up was Lake Providence Lodge. They're no longer anymore making wax, but they had a lemon icebox cookie, I think it was. Identical, and I loved it then, and I loved it the way I was happy to have been able to try it from another company. Then we got Grandma's Pink Pearls. Finished this whole bag, and this is described as marshmallow, lavender, vanilla, and pink peppermint. Lovely. I would probably get probably this size bag of this in the future if she were to offer it and I was in the mood to buy. Like, I'm not buying a whole lot right now, trying to get through my stuff. This is lovely for the bedroom. Definitely recommend it if you guys like those kinds of scents that I just described for you. They are really nice in the bedroom. Or just like a relaxing all around your place kind of smell. A Hard Day's Night. This is not unfamiliar to you guys. I have been melting this for a while. This is described as blackberry, watermelon, and fizzy pots. Very, very nice. Super, super awesome. I found that it did better actually in my tea light warmer because these were there was 3 big squares of these. And then I cut those squares into 4s. And so I would take a whole quarter of it and put in the warmer, the Yankee one I was just mentioning to you guys. And it threw better in there. But I also too think that obviously it gets hotter. Like the tea light is a warmer mechanism than electric warmers, which is what I have everywhere else. And this is Sandy's famous Orange Julius. This is creamy orange Julius whipped cream. Now, this one was very faint. I melted because it was, what is it, the brittle, like the lace brittle. So I would snap off a bit and put it into the bathrooms. I didn't enjoy this one as much as Juliet's Cafe right there that I mentioned earlier. Juliet's Cafe is very much a creamy creamsicle, orange creamsicle, all that stuff. This one, I just felt that it fell short for throw. So this one, I would say, I only got like maybe a 4 out of 10 throw. And those were, good sized chunks. But they were, in small warmers, 15 watt warmers, plug-ins in my bathroom, which are also smaller spaces. So that's all, you guys. But I feel really good. I'm going to give you a little pano here. I feel pretty good about what I've done. Like, I'm just feeling so good. Now, mind you, I'm about to get my Wax Wednesday order soon. And so that's just going to be nuts. But I am happy with where I'm at. I've actually, today I'm filming it a little bit later in February. It's the 17th, I think. And this is going up, I'm hoping, the same day. And I've already pulled for my March melting basket because it was bored one day. And I was like, oh, let's just do it. And I feel good about what I pulled for March too. And you'll see that obviously when I do my basket for you guys in a couple weeks. So really, really feeling good about what I'm getting through. So yeah. But I'm also got some Rainbow Melts coming down the road, probably in March sometime. And of course, I've got my Wax Wednesday. Oh, yes. All right. As always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.